Grippin the Wheel was an idea that myself, Troy, and Abby Massey had to differentiate TriState Vacuum and Rental from other companies, as to where other companies kind of highlight and call someone the employee of the month. They may get their name on a board, they may get a star, they may get this or get that. This was a way for us to highlight an employee who we felt was performing well, who had done something that just kind of stood out, and just help other employees get to know someone that maybe they may not have the chance to know on a working day-to-day basis. And Grippin the Wheel was something fun. It was different. It was cool. It was also a way to market, and a way for the outside community to get to know our employees that they see on a day-to-day basis driving through their community in these trucks. Episode 1 was kind of really the test. Michael Neuwirth was chosen for that position due to the fact of he's a very efficient driver, operator. He works on the rig service side. Neuwirth's been with the company for a while. He's one of those guys, takes good care of his truck, takes care of his customers. We just felt that he was the best candidate for Grippin the Wheel episode 1 due to the fact of the time and effort that he's put in and the quality of work that he does. Miss Tucker, who was chosen for episode 2, we had a snowstorm that hit here in East Texas, which is very rare, and it kind of put a damper on production. It put a damper on the roadways. A lot of our competitors around us shut down completely. We had opportunity and let drivers, if they felt comfortable enough to get out and perform, to get out, ease around very, very slowly, very safely, to try and help take care of these customers that were our current customers, and also some of our competitors' customers, just to keep the oil and gas industry flowing. And Miss Tucker was chosen for episode 2 due to the fact she couldn't get out of her driveway at home with her own vehicle, but during that snowstorm, she worked every single day. She asked Lance Jones, her yard supervisor, if he could pick her up, and said if he could, that she would be there every single day and work. And that's what she did, and that's what made her stand out that month to be chosen for episode 2. Hater Made. Hater Made is he's Hater Made. Hater Made was chosen for episode 3 due to the fact of he's a hard worker, he's dedicated, he's loyal. To keep a truck looking the way that it looks, and to also make the amount of money that it makes, is more than a full-time job. A lot of people want to drive a truck of that caliber and it looks like that, but a lot of people don't want to put in the effort and the time and the upkeep that it takes to keep a truck looking that way. Hater Made is Hater Made, man. Shout out to Jacob Bonham for taking care of the truck, representing the company well, getting out every single day and pushing, advertising, and helping the company grow. And that's why Hater Made and Jacob Bonham was chosen for episode 3. Episode 4 was one of our over-the-road drivers in the reefer side, Harry. And in his truck Purple Haze, Harry was chosen due to the fact that
hey, let me tell you what, this is the #1 reefer revenue driver out there.
On the over-the-road division, it's hard to predict when you can be somewhere, how you can get there, if you'll be on time, due to not understanding or not knowing what the weather may be, what traffic conditions may be, whether you have issues with your truck and you're down. And man, just Harry performs on a day-to-day outstandingly with a 98.9% on-time delivery rate, which is unheard of in over-the-road delivery. And it's just what made him stand out. That's what got him nominated for episode 4 of Grippin the Wheel. Episode 5 was Big Baby. Big Baby was man, he just performs daily on the oil and gas side of hauling saltwater. He's been with the company for a long time. He's one of those drivers, comes to work, does his job, performs, makes the amount of revenue that he wants to make, and he says that very well and makes that known in his episode of Grippin the Wheel, that he come to work for Troy when Troy told him he could make as much money as he wanted. And Big Baby is a character, man. Big Baby is he's one of those guys that it's never a dull moment to be around him. He's always gonna brighten your day. He was chosen by Troy and Abby just due to the fact of just his performance and knowing that he's gonna light up the screen, and that's why Big Baby was chosen for Grippin the Wheel episode 5, and that's a tough one. It's gonna be a tough one to beat. JD was chosen for Grippin the Wheel episode 6. JD also works on the service side. JD is he's very good at his job. He's built great relationships with the rigs that he works for, to where it's his baby. Those rigs are his baby. He gets out there, he takes care of them. Those rigs don't want anybody but JD on their job. JD goes above and beyond. He gets out, he does the extra to service the customer, to satisfy the customer. And man, JD's just a good guy. I mean, he's got a big heart. He's a big guy, but man, he's a baby, and he's just a super nice guy, and he does his job, no complaining. He doesn't complain. He doesn't ask for much. He's thankful for what he's got. He's thankful for what TriState Vacuum and Rental provides for him and for his family. And that's just what made him stand out, and what got him chose for Grippin the Wheel, episode 6.
Hold up, man. I can do my own video. I don't need you to tell me what to say.
Episode 7 was pretty special to me. Diller's a guy that does everything. Diller doesn't just haul water. Diller hauls rock. Diller is he's our record service. He hauls trucks. He moves trucks from yard to yard. He takes trucks to the shop. He helps in the shop. He helps around the yard. Diller's just an all-around hand. The funny part about it is, Diller is considered Troy's driver. That's who does all of Troy's little projects or little things that he needs around the yard, or trucks moved or picked up from here or there. Whether we buy a new truck in Michigan and he flies to Michigan and drives back, or there's just a truck that needs to be moved from Baton Rouge back to Joaquin. Diller's the guy, man. I knew whenever we did Grippin the Wheel with Diller that I could pick and I could poke a little bit more than normal, due to the fact that Diller and I are so close, and that's how I got to pick and poke a little with Diller on some of the armadillo jokes, and just getting him to act like he does when it's just he and I, like the camera wasn't rolling. And Grippin the Wheel is it's just a fun process. I mean, it's even for me, I learn and get to know some of these people and these drivers differently, on this one-on-one basis. Throughout all of these Grippin the Wheels episodes, it's always been pretty clear and evident of why a lot of these drivers stay where they're at with TriState Vacuum and Rental, and it's just due to the fact of the upper management, the owners that run and are involved in this company daily. And that's the thing about Troy and Abby Massey. They understand that they are successful as a business due to the employees that they have working for them. And Grippin the Wheel, for a lot of the drivers and employees that don't understand, Grippin the Wheel was a way that Troy and Abby Massey could go out, highlight these employees, and let the employees know how thankful they are, give them an opportunity and a platform to express why they're here and how they feel, and a way to just give them a thanks back for what they do for TriState Vacuum and Rental and for the Massey family. And that's something that just can't go unsaid, of how thankful that Troy and Abby are for the drivers that work for their company, that have been dedicated, that give TriState Vacuum and Rental the reputation and the name that it holds today. And yeah, we're just thankful for those drivers. And that's what Grippin the Wheel is about.